you probably won't be surprised as to why we've brought out a vitamin D supplement, because we ourselves have noticed the difference of going from vitamin D deficiency to optimized vitamin D levels and what that's done for us. And so we really wanted to bring a high quality vitamin D supplement to market that could bring back up your levels as quickly and efficiently as possible, which is why we brought out VitamoreD, which is vitamin D, as calcifediol, not cholecalciferol. So can you briefly talk a little bit about why we chose to bring out a calcifediol supplement as opposed to cholecalciferol? Both of these are vitamin D3, by the way. They're just different forms. So yeah,
I think it's all down to the activation. I think the best way to do is actually show you on the screen, because I think we can go through it. So now you're going to see this on the screen. I'm going to show you how vitamin D, cholecalciferol versus calcifediol. Not even going to talk about the studies of research, but I want to talk about how it's synthesized in the system. So cholecalciferol, whether you're getting it from supplements or from foods, right? It needs to be absorbed in the intestines. It then gets pulled in via chylomicrons, attaches to that. That then goes into the liver. And then the liver does something called hydroxylation. And that hydroxylation basically converts it into calcifediol. Calcifediol then goes into the kidneys, and then the kidneys create this calcitriol. And calcitriol is where we feel all the benefits of vitamin D. So it's not cholecalciferol when you're taking that supplement. It's not calcifediol, it's the actual calcitriol.
So once you reach calcitriol in your body, that's when you feel awesome, essentially.
Basically, yeah.
And so I think, just for anyone watching and maybe seeing this diagram on the screen, something that's important to remember is, so essentially what we're saying is it takes the body a lot more steps to get from cholecalciferol to feeling awesome, and it takes less steps to get from calcifediol to feeling awesome. And something that, if you work in this area or you understand how the body works, you'll understand that all of these functions don't necessarily work efficiently and optimally in every person. There's lots of different reasons for that. Your general health, genetics, environment, medications, all this different stress, all of these different things that can affect your body's ability to do these conversions and work along these pathways. So for us to bring out the calcifediol version, it means that you're bypassing some of these steps, and you're just increasing your chance of getting to the feeling awesome part of taking vitamin D, which is what we wanted to bring to the market, because we're so passionate about how important optimizing your vitamin D levels is. Because if your levels aren't optimized and you haven't felt what it feels like to have them optimized, then you're missing out, because it's night and day.
Yeah, agreed.
Is that fair?
Yeah, so just to kind of reiterate, so what happens is calcifediol, or VitamoreD, because of the form that it's in the system, the adipose tissue don't suck it up. It doesn't store that vitamin D.
Yeah.
And so what it does is the chylomicrons transport it straight into the kidneys. So literally, because the calcifediol's in there, the body's like, oh, I can't store this. It will take it directly to the kidneys. So it has an absorption capacity of 93%. And what it does, once it goes into the kidneys, it increases that vitamin D level, and the actual statistics show a 3.2 times faster.
Yeah.
So if you read the data on calcifediol versus cholecalciferol, it's that increase. So what you've got is, instead of if your vitamin D levels on the floor, it brings you to that increased level or from baseline much more quickly. And that's what the diagram shows.
Yeah. So it's why we wanted to bring it out. It's very effective in the therapeutic use of vitamin D.